cue this up. I'm going to ask this even though it started streaming. Do you want a signed map or an unsigned map? Just let us know. Signed map or unsigned map for Crystal. But here we go. Top 8 are Madrid Archons versus Not Finished with Yuma Crystal's team. Signed map it is for you. So let's look at these two. Brett, you still there? You would like to see my screen, I imagine.
I would do, yes.
Yep, you're still there, right, man? Well, you can just start pretending you can see the card list while I do this. So, triple lost of the woods. Well, I've just gravitated to that straight away. But double Xeno training. I mean,
triple lost of the woods is great,
but
it wasn't for the fact that
there's not an awful lot to go with it.
Yeah, you're running a mind warper sort of capture comp, so I can see where they're kind of going for here. Save the pack with the common cold could be really powerful, but Frane's Blaster double Xeno training, that could be absolutely huge. Mass Abduction, a Mars card that is very underrated, and library access for Crazy Killer Machine. We're seeing Madrid Archons with a nice little tasty start, but an Arm of Invidious, KOTE, not many answers to that, and as we saw, not much artifact control brought. So we're seeing 3 Logos cards, not the best start for the Madrid Archons, but they have got Witch of the Eye Cut, which could be quite interesting. 3 Fates, Rock Grub. What are you thinking here, Chris?
I'm not sure. I mean, at the moment, from what I've seen so far...
Library access into Helpful Future Self to get the Time Traveller,
yeah,
which is then going to draw 3 cards. Gets a Scrambler Storm as well.
Okay, let me take that. What I was going to say was his deck's pretty much has been just obvious you play this because it's what you have. Now it's looking a bit more interesting with the Mars collection up there.
We can't see what the 7th card is, but I may believe it's a Zookeeper.
God.
I've tried not to actually watch the game or pay that much attention when I'm editing them because then it's a more genuine reaction. Light of the Archons played onto the Time Traveller.
Curious.
Very curious. So, Light of the Archons has been played on the Time Traveller to boost its attack power, making it a viable target for 3 Fates. It would have been, if not for this point, but...
I suppose it means that you definitely... Yeah, no, you still would have the 2s.
Using Squawker on Blip, they're allowing it to then... they allow Zookeeper to come in ready. Zookeeper came in ready, which then allowed double destruct. They allowed to archive and then use the red planet ray gun to wipe out. Nice use of 3 Fates. That's the Time Traveller was taken out with leaving Hugger Mugger alive. Exhume onto a Vinda. We're seeing a Shadow's Turn. We see a Subtle Chain, but no Chain Gang yet. That might have been a mistake. Exhausted Blip and then played Mothership Support. And we see Squawker, the Zookeeper ready to go again, and it's just going to snap up another creature. And there we see the combo, Common Cold and Save the Pack. But Common Cold in a Mars deck doesn't feel that great. It's going to bother you back. The Subtle Maul got rid of the first Lost in the Woods.
Not in the world, though. Oh, no. No, with Fuzzy Green, I hit the back here.
Yeah, Subtle Chart. So they lost 2 big cards there. Untamed Turn. Killed their own Zookeeper.
and then gave the opponent an amber to get hits of 7. That's interesting. So Crystal will now forge their first key here because Fuzzy Green gave them the amber.
It's the point of diminishing returns sort of play. Letting your opponent have the first key for 7 when you're on check for your second key at 6 kind of makes sense.
Borderline, I'd say, but that's worse things.
Interesting choice here to go Starlights and set up the board when you've got an Infernus in hand. Crystal must know that as most world collides that go, you may get your first 2 keys, but I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you getting your third. And there's the Thrain's Blaster. Focusing on getting rid of the Quincan. Quincan, not that much of a threat when all houses are being represented on the board. You see Starlines.
Spike Trap.
Place a Spike Trap. Get a king. That's going to be able to deal with Man Warp next turn. Reaper Thrain. Capture 1. Thrain's Blaster goes up to 7. That's a very quick catch up. And then we're going to see 3s and 2s. Yep. From the Quintina Flux. So gets to check on 6. Essentially evening out the Amber. Going Mars here, very interesting option. I just get Amber back from. Oh, wait, Logos. Never mind. The bot mission, so we're looking at 4-1. Both keys in place. Binding Irons. We're gonna see the Madrid Archons have to play very carefully. And Spike Trap's still in play, and this Hunting Witch is in a lot of danger. And look at this Shadows draw.
Jesus Christ! Sorry, I looked away for a second and come back to see that amazing pile of cards.
Interesting choice going for the Logos here. I mean, I think they're more trying to push for a big Untamed turn where Hunter Witch is going to survive more than one turn, but this is giving Crystal ample time to catch up. There we see Bren gives one Amber. Then we see Spike Trap steal 3. I love that play. Shadow Council comes down. Chain Gang, Simon holds the Ronnie and passes. Yes, love that. That's absolutely brilliant. We've got a red alert, which isn't going to do much. Leaves the Simon. Oh, lost it with the Simon again. Could go Starlights, just wipe the board. Library down.
He needs to, I would have gone probably at Zoom and see if we can get something else up in there. Yeah.
We'll exhume into
Infernus.
First, but you're leaving a Hunting Witch alive. We know that that's a good play because Crimson's only got 1 creature, but that's a very risky play by Crystal.
He's at the point where I think he has to be risky though.
Yeah, but if you can play if you can set up the Garcia, red alert, wipe the board, and get a Medic Ingram down to ward up the Garcia.
I don't know.
It's still going to this. Ward the Hunting Witch. Archives up reach. Gets to 7. There's no answer here. Very, very risky plays that have paid off for Crystal here. Mind Warper's going to be able to get it down to 6, but that's not going to be enough to be able to stop Crystal. Very nicely done. I'm realising, I think, I'm seeing it at the same time. Yeah, you're sharing me this. You're actually sharing me the stream, not the.
1 sec.